Hey everybody, my name is Jessie with another episode of Coffee+Bonghits with Jessie. We're gonna have a great show today, I promise. Watch this shit.
Shut the fuck up, sorry ass motherfucker, stay away from me.
Yes, y'all, and it don't ever come close to considering stopping. Live from the flight lounge. Yes, y'all. Kim Weeks is in first. Sean Vassar's in the house. Josh is in the house. Lee is in the house. And you know the logo don't pop up until somebody says, I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And then boom, it just pops up because we believe in magic on this show. You know what? I'm going to tell you the craziest secret about life. You know what you have to believe in? You have to believe in the fact that believing makes things possible, right? Because then you create one of those time loops. If you believe that believing is magical, then guess what? Believing is magical because you made believing magical, right? Like this lady asked me, how do you figure out what planet you're from? I said, just figure out what planet you want to be from, then pull your head back up out the aquarium, step outside of this view of reality of time and space, and decide what planet you wanted to be born on, then go to that planet, be born on it, pop back into this time, and then, whoa, crazy, you're born on this planet. It's like people used to ask me, how do you save a tree in Portland, Oregon? I say, oh, that's really easy. You just invent a time machine. Go back in time and plant the tree in the mayor's neighborhood. What's up, Larry? No. What good, Larry? Nice to see you this morning. What's up, Erica? What's up, Ellen? Yo, it's already a little party in here. Wait till the rappers wake up. When the rappers wake up, it's gonna be more better. All right, so we got the Instagram audience trying to crack a little bit. I try to figure out like how could I incorporate the Instagram audience and how can I incorporate the Instagram audience without breaking? Man, I told you rappers were coming. Boom! Is there rappers in the house? Say, hey, yeah. Is there some rappers in this mother? Hey, yeah. Hey, y'all thought I was going to cuss? It's only been 4 minutes. Belico told me if I could get through the first 10 minutes without swearing, we could pitch that to some of the syndicated stations. Yo, don't forget. Shout out to the home team back in Kansas City working at the 5 Radio XL FM satellite television radio cross-terrestrial, terrestrial, extraterrestrial, extra dimensional. We don't even know everywhere that show ends up. What happened to the logo? I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Blam! There it is. Give it up for the logo. Hey, guess what? Tomorrow, I think we're gonna have a brand new logo. I don't want to drop the surprises. Oh my God, there's so many surprises. No, there's so many surprises. Okay, look, let me just tell you guys what I'm gonna be talking about today, real quick. Okay, let me see. I took some notes. Oh, first of all, you should be watching this on urbansurvivorman.com. Yo, I built the machine. Everybody else was like, oh my God, have you seen that movie about the Facebook? It's so bad. I don't know why the person I don't know why the person sounded like Bill Cosby looking for some Jello pudding pops. He's like, Jello pudding pops. I didn't mean to sound like that, but people that act like they just saw that Facebook movie should have been listening a long time ago, because I've been trying to tell you guys, you have to get out of Zuckerberg land. Go get yourself a nice little condo in cyberspace. Here, I could tell you better than me. Renting space in cyberspace, renting an apartment from Zuckerberg is no safer than renting an apartment in Portland, Oregon. Your rents keep going up, your accommodations keep going down, the neighborhood keeps getting worse. Well, all of you should be doing is going and getting yourself a nice little condominium that you own, or a little piece of land in cyberspace, so that your product can really exist on its own. And then you can still leave your real estate and go dabble with the commoners, right, in social media, but you can always come back and they can never take it away. So for that, check out my man Alex at Total Market Exposure. They go ask Alex when he's 10 feet tall. Okay, also today we're going to talk about, what is your favorite COVID-19 game show? There's a lot of them. There's Mask or No Mask. There's I don't know. I don't invent them, but my favorite one, I've never pitched a bunch of COVID-19 game shows before, but my favorite COVID-19 game show is, what will you do for $500? Like, the state or the city or the power that be, the mechanism will tell you, hey, they're like Kate Brown and Ted Wheeler have basically turned into morning shock jocks. Hey, if you show up right now at Barry's Cafe is giving away free banana bread to the first 10 people. You know what they say in radio? They say, if it's free, give me 3. And they're applying that poor thing to these poor people. And they're creating these obstacle courses, these coronavirus American Ninja courses. Hey, what will you do to get $500 gift card to Dutch Brothers? Will you stand in line while 3 people cough right in your effing face with no masks? Will you shake an unsanitized hand outside of a credit union? If you do, and you're one of the first 500 people on the whole planet to do it, you can get $1,200 from Donald Trump. That's where our world is right now. And people will do it. People will be stoked to do it. People will be like, yo, what do I gotta do? You just gotta walk barefoot across this broken glass and you'll get 2 for 1 off Fran's bread that's gonna expire tomorrow. Like, shit, hold my shoes. It sucks. It's sad. It's a symptom. It's not only a symptom of how broken we are as a society, how desperate we are, that people even need those things. It sucks that the government knows that and has no problem just preying upon that like some sociopathic, some sociopath that is just like, let's see what society would do if we took 500 rats, gave them all a knife, and put 1 piece of cheese, behind this wall of tissue paper. Like, yeah, the rats are going to shank each other, man. Hey, let me take this opportunity. Speaking of shanking rats, let me take this opportunity to remind you guys that if you go right now to standupandfightback.bigcartel, you could get some edgy ass shit, man. You get some shirts with writing on them. Say, fuck you. They got lots of good shit. Go check them out. Standupandfightback.bigcartel.com. Use the promo code Coffee+Bonghits, and you can get whatever you want, man. Small orders, you can get 10% off the whole order and maybe free shipping if you leave a nice note. Larger orders, they can do custom larger orders. They have packages for small businesses that go with shirts and stickers and hats, and there's all kinds of stuff. Because remember this, kids, If you don't have branded merchandise, how can you even prove that you exist? If you don't have a shirt that has your name on it, they're like, what's your name? You can tell people anything. They're like, get out of here. You don't even have a shirt with your name on it. Like, hey, kids, aren't you sick of working after school, practicing your guitar, only to have some guy with his name on his shirt come and steal your chick? Don't be that guy. Be the other guy. Oh, man. Yeah, you better get some branded merch. And for that branded merch, tell them Large Marge sent you. Tell them Large Marge sent you. Okay. Here's a good time to remind you guys that Fuck 12 News is coming. Fuck 12 News is coming. Firster, liver, localer. Fuck 12 News. It's going to reinvent the way people are consuming news. If you want to be a part of that, be a part of that. Also, don't forget, you can advertise on Urban Survivor Man right now. You can have your company right now be like, hey, your company right here. I don't care what you sell. Like what are those things to make it easier to put your shoes on? Those little spoon things? Shoehorns. You're like, John Shoehorns. And I would come on and I would legitimately tell these people that you have the best shoehorns. Like, John Shoehorns aren't just made out of durable. John's shoes aren't just made out of durable, sturdy cork harvested from the finest cork forests in Holland. No, I will be like, bro, John's shoehorns are made with love by John and his own dear abuela in a room where the light swings nonstop back and forth, no matter what. They just can't get it to stop. Some perpetual motion thing. All right, look. We also, this is what else I'm about to cover. Yo, Josh Larson's coming on in a minute. I can't believe I forgot to say that. Give it up for Josh Larson one time. Also, man, I really, really hope that you're consuming this on the real website, Coffee and Bonghits weekday mornings at urbansurvivorman.com. Yo, we've done it. It's not even to tell you what else is coming up. Holy shit, we got a whole Iron Man suit to work with, right? A la peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So we have this whole Iron Man suit to work with, where not only can we stream, host shit, get news out, create merch, videos. How about launching our own social media that's invite only? And it's a bare bones, stripped down version of social media. But guess what? Sucker free. Guess what? Built in to a decentralized blockchain where you're spending cryptocurrency that we generate ourselves called kudokens, which we already invented years ago, just orbiting, waiting, making moves. I know people are like, what the hell is he talking about? Does he have ADD? Why can't he stick to the point? That's a great question. Let me tell you what else we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about pieces of shit who voted for Donald Trump in 2016. And instead of being like, yo, check it out, my bad, they're going to double down. They're going to be like, no. Who built the cages? Who built the cages? Who built the cages? Like, bro, this isn't Jerry Springer. You can't just keep repeating the same thing. You're supposed to be a goddamn president, you buffoon. And people say to me, people say, nothing's really going to change if you vote. Really? Because that is the most reassuring thing you could ever tell me. Nothing's really going to change. So everything's pretty much going to stay the same, but we're not going to have to listen to fucking Donald Trump talk. Sign me up for that, man. Sign me up for a world where I can go through a whole nap without having to worry about what the president did. Yo, the president is like having a toddler around when you realize that you haven't heard them do anything wrong in 15 minutes, you start looking around to see if they hurt themselves or ran away. Like, oh crap, is he eating out of the cat box again? So when you tell me everything else will say the same, except one, I'll just have this humble old man with dementia that likes to sniff people. Or B, I had this really nasty old man that can't be trusted not to eat almond roca out of the damn cat box. Can you feel me? Okay. The other thing I want to talk about today is, are you going to let your kid walk up in somebody's doorway and breathe their random ass air just so you can get some goddamn candy that you know you're going to steal? Hey, every parent brags about it. Every year they're like, my kid goes and does all the labor, and I just stand in the back with a mildly ironic costume hoping somebody asks me what I am. What do you mean, what am I? I'm a cassette deck. Like, get the hell out of here, you candy, you third world candy coyote. You're just smuggling these children through these neighborhoods, making them do your labor so you can get candy. That's dirty, that's dirty, that's dirty. But people will do it. Why? Because you never really outgrow a sugar addiction. That shit is so built into your life. When you're the smallest baby, your mom's like, all right, let me just give you a little tiny sip of Mountain Dew. And then you're just like, oh, God damn, woman. You're like 6 months old and you just learn to talk just so you can say, God damn, woman. Tell me that ain't the truth. Okay, look. Hey, I'm going to bring my next guest on. We're going to get on and we're going to talk about Halloween. Yeah, Vince is in the house. Hey, it's true though, man. It is true. If you are just having your kid, you're basically a coyote, and you're smuggling these children, large groups. Half the time, these kids aren't even yours. These dads are so addicted. They're like, "Hey, I'll take a whole group of kids out. I don't mind. We'll take them all." And you're like, "You little sons of bitches! If a nickel bag goes down in the park, I want in. If you get any Laffy Taffies, I get every third one. All Nestle Crunches are mine." Then you just got this little gang going out hustling candy for you. And then when they come home, you just steal it from them. Don't do that. Don't expose. Go to the store. Look, here's more admirable thing. Go to the store and just have your kids shoplift. It's really effing easy. It's the middle of the coronavirus. Nobody's going to call the cops on an adorable little kid who shoplifts. That's better than putting your kid up in somebody's doorway with their stinky feet, their dog dander, their ball sweat, their burps, their TV dinners, their cat box, their ring around the toilet where the water line is. That stuff that you always just try to just pee off like a machine gun when you visit somebody's house. Like, God damn, sucks to be these people. The best I could do is hit them up with the super soaker and try to hit them up with the super soaker and try to just sandblast that shit. Hey, Sean, let me get that lighter, please, just for a second, so I can, give it up for Sean Vassar in the house. Yep, y'all, and it don't stop. Yeah, we got the behind the scenes going on. All right, so look, right now I gotta do the my bong hit so I can just try to just pretend shit is normal around here. So let me remind you guys, I don't mean normal around the show, I mean normal around the world. Don't forget, man, the moon, been lying to us, been lying for a long time. This is not brought to you by the moon, though, I assure you. I assure you, the bong hit of the day is not brought to you by the moon. It's not brought to you by Joe Biden either, but you can smell the chronic. It's brought to you by Anteaters. That's right, kids, Anteaters. Are you looking for an environmentally friendly, cuddly best friend who will also eat roaches, termites, bull weevils, daddy long legs, everybody in the long leg family? and ants. You need an anteater. And I know you're thinking, but Jesse, what if it's a giant ant? I'm just like, bro, then get a giant anteater. All right, let me choke this down real quick. I swear to God, one of these days we're going to have a sponsor. I just keep figuring out ways to eat without it. we didn't get a sponsor today, but we could still eat. Hold on, let me choke this down. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I forgot my favorite man sitting right over there. His name is Mr. Dabalita, Mr. Bob Dabalita. Oh shit, it's too big. It's a tidal wave. Chitty bum blah. Hey, you guys remember those old cartoons, man? Or those old commercials? I mean, when you were watching cartoons. Yo, let me bring up Josh real quick, man. Yo, Josh.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Yo, is that a photograph of Kurt Hennig on the wall behind you?
That's Mr. Perfect right there.
No way.
Yeah, it's an autographed Mr. Perfect.
You're lying.
No, man, I found it rummaging through some old books that my mom gave me from the attic, and just slid in there was one. I think it's my brother's old one, but that's mine now.
I wish you could see the angle that I saw of that before I went out on a limb and caught it Kurt Angle. Holy crap. Dude, just the way the bottom of his arms was folded, I was like, yo, that shit's in my DNA. That shit's in my DNA. Man, you know, when I was younger, man, I would literally fight a kid if he said that wrestling was fake, man.
No, same,
I'll be like,
same,
you
man.
Son of a bitch.
Me and my brother went to blows because he tried to wreck my holiday by saying wrestling was fake, and I was, nope, not gonna happen.
Right? I'm like, listen, I'm 40 years old, and I think I know. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. Right. When I was like in the 5th grade, I would just sneak up behind somebody and just slap a full Nelson on them. I didn't care. Suspecting, unsuspecting, deserving, undeserving. I would just come up and be like, whap, whap, boom. Whoa, yeah. Just shake their poor little neck like an old headless Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah. They're looking like that marionette when Bugs Bunny, when those dudes on the island were about to eat that chicken or whatever, then Bugs Bunny took it. Yeah, that's why I made those kids in the back hallway. I was vicious, man. Hey, you know what else? You know how I became so hard, man? Look, when I was a little kid, I was in a split class. It was 3rd graders and 4th graders, right? It was mostly 4th graders, but like a handful of 3rd graders, right? Apparently, it was the 3rd graders that they thought that could fight the 4th graders, right? It was mean. Like every 4th grader in that class turned out to be a butt rocker with long hair, even in 2020. Like, man, you working on that same Camaro. Those cinder blocks you got that shit sitting on are actually from Easter Island and shit. Nobody cares. But what we used to do, you remember those blue dictionaries? The thick blue dictionaries?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a thing to see how many of those you could get smashed in the head with at one time. Like one was just somebody you'd be like, all right, I'm ready. And they would just come up and swap right on your forehead and you'd be like, and then you'd be like, okay, I did it. And then the other kid would be like, well, I could take one too. And so you just get it. And you'd be like, all right, look, here's the thing. I can either take this blow to my head from this other kid, or I can knock this kid out right now. And the game's over. So then you just take that blue dictionary and he's just sitting there and it's just life or death. It's basically, the 3rd grade was basically like prison. Like exactly. Same lunch. Same, except instead of spades, we played tetherball. But so I would just get that blue dictionary and just Mookie Wilson from center field, just that poor kid, just blow, his whole DNA is just shook. Generations of kids in his family will never understand the dictionary because of what a dictionary did to their grandfather that day. Broke their whole DNA. I'm so sorry. Look, you triggered all kinds of past life memories with that Mr. Perfect picture.
I mean, but, that's what he's there for. That's what he's there for.
Yo, I'm trying to be Edgar Casey, and going out on a limb like that is one of the ways you get there. Just don't be afraid to be wrong, because you're probably not wrong if you're Edgar Casey. You'll give it up for Edgar Casey.
For me, it was the chair. I love the chairs.
The chair?
People with books. I tried the chair. But my thought was, because I didn't think it would hurt that bad, and it wasn't until like the third kid was bleeding after you popped them with the chair that it was like, oh, that actually hurts. I shouldn't do that anymore. That was my move, though. You run around a corner where you set up a chair, and when the person's chasing you, and then you just whap them with the chair when they come around the corner, and it drops them. It gives you enough time to run. I ran a lot, but
swear on my grandma, that same group of fourth graders, I got hit with a chair by a kid named Mike Kitchens. If anybody knows Mike Kitchens, find that son of a bitch. He hit me with a chair, and I was so stunned and hurt. And look, tomorrow's my 47th birthday, and every single day since then, I regretted what I said after that kid hit me in the face with a chair. I said, "You're a cheater." For 40 years, I've traveled the land like David Carradine, just barefoot, wearing karate pants, just going to random bars, hoping to run into that man with a room as his last name. I would say, do you know a man with a room for a last name? Let's say which room. I'd say any. If you know somebody named Steve Bathroom, I want to know that guy too. But specifically, I'm looking for Mike Kitchens. John Foyer, I will F you up. Are you taking your kids trick-or-treating, Josh? Because I got to ask you a question, and I'm sorry. I got to ask you about something that I saw on the internet. I got to ask you.
Yo, dude, I am ready. I am set. Look at that.
Hey, slide to your left a little bit. We can talk around it. Other way.
There we go.
Yo, is this Spider-Man?
That is Spider-Man. That is. Look at that. Look at that beer belly and abs. That's amazing. Beautiful.
Yo, it really does look like a comic book, like around the knee. Like
the legs look good.
Right yeah, gee, you pull it off. Is this your wife or who's this?
Nah, dude, that was my way of doing Halloween. I'm not having my kid this Halloween on the actual day. But because we're not going trick-or-treating, and that's a big thing, we're not going out and doing that. What we did was we did a Halloween party at the house, man. We all dressed up as Spider-Man characters, and we did like a little dance party in the basement and watched Spider-Verse and had mud cake, and it was great. That's how you got to do Halloween now. You got to improvise. You got to decorate at home a little bit.
Have you ever dressed up as Honky Tonk Man for Halloween just so you could smash people with a guitar?
I haven't yet, but now.
That's always been on my bucket list, man. Like, let's smash on.
That's it's hard to be a wrestler, though, for Halloween because it's so cold outside. I couldn't go out there with no shirt on, or like even if you were hawking animal and you got to wear some shoulder pads, your belly's still exposed and it's too cold.
Shut up, stupid 13, because all the other shut up stupids were taken. Shut up, stupid. Josh Larson is shut up, stupid 13, right?
That's me, yeah.
Hey, you got anything you want to tell us before I switch to the news?
I've been having one Halloween moral dilemma about the pumpkins. I don't know if I'm being disrespectful or not to a pumpkin by carving it and just throwing away the insides. It's one of those, no other vegetable do I decorate and lay out in my front yard for a week before it molds to like show off. So I feel like that's respectful to a pumpkin. I'm showing it off. I made art out of it. But like at least with a zucchini, I'll cut that up, eat it, enjoy it. And I feel like that's respecting the vegetable a little bit more. So it's that weird moral dilemma of me not knowing what to do with the insides of my pumpkin. Just throw them away.
Bro, do it like people do with bananas, right? When it starts to get rotten, they'll say, just put them in a plastic bag and put them in the freezer, and you can make banana bread. Don't they?
That is a good point. They'll always get the brownest ones for that.
Just put them in your freezer. You just got a whole freezer and number just brown ass bananas. Looks like you're trying to build a log cabin in there. Don't worry, I'm gonna make banana bread. Your grandma's been dead for like 20 years. You just every time you see a banana, you just hear her voice. Put it in the freezer, Norman. Okay, Grandma. You're killing people just to steal their freaking bananas. Holy shoots.
That's what I'll do is I'll wrap up the pumpkins, I'll put them in the freezer, and I'll make some pumpkin bread later afterwards. That's perfect.
Man. All right. So did you get your real quick, did you apply for were you one of the people that hit the lottery in 1.5 seconds and was able to get the money today from the COVID game show?
No, I was not one of the lucky winners.
Man, well, it's going to happen again, I think, at 11 o'clock. If you're one of the first 500 people, all in a split second, you can get Dave Matthews tickets. Oh, wait, no. What are they giving away? You can get Lollapalooza, $500.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah, right? All you have to do is let 5 people who don't believe in masks cough directly into your mouth, and Tate Brown will give you $75. Oh, yeah, spare me. Okay, Josh, we're going to get you out of here, man.
All right, man.
Hey, thank you. Remember, you guys, that's hey, I pushed the button. That's Josh Larson. You can find him at Shut Up Stupid 13 everywhere that stupid people are being asked to shut up.
Yeah, come find me on Twitter. I'm doing a jingle off on Twitter, and I need people to come like and share my stupid jingles that I made up.
Wait a minute. What's a jingle off? Why didn't you start this interview with that?
I don't know, man.
Just run through the sign. I was like this. Just run through. He's headed for home. There's going to be a play at the plate. Oh, it hits the cutoff man. The cutoff man fumbles it a little bit. It's going all the way. Tell us about the jingle off, Josh.
Me and a buddy, notorious PUG, Chris Bugsley, are doing a jingle off on Twitter where we've given each other different companies. Like he sent me some companies, and I just got to make jingles out of them. Today, I'm going to be putting out a video with a jingle for Trump Tower. And a jingle for ISIS. That was what Pugsley gave me. And so I'm having fun writing those, and those will be hitting up today. So it's a little fun stuff. I did one for TriMet, not one that they would actually enjoy, but I enjoyed it, so that's fun.
You did one for TriMet? Does it use the word urine?
Close.
Yeah, that's on Twitter at Shut Up Stupid 13.
And
on TikTok at Shut Up Stupid 13, and on Instagram at Shut Up Stupid 13.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you next week, Josh. Hey, you my guy. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Let me hang up, man. Yo. I like the show better when the beat's on in the back, because I could rap over a sweet song. In fact, I never ever lack when I drop a funky lyric on a track. Man, shout out to D Nice for letting me steal this rhyme word right there. People will be like, that isn't a very good rhyme. I'll be like, don't tell me. Tell the person I stole it from. Okay, check this out. Here's your reminder right now. It's 10:35. You should be watching this on urbansurvivorman.com. We did a lot of work. to make this possible. Remember this. NASA announced a major discovery yesterday about the moon. You should go look into the moon. I'm not going to tell you anymore. I told you yesterday that was the Monday surprise, but go look into the moon. They say that there's yo, what's up? Certified high maintenance. I see you, Birdie. Shit, I'm high today. Okay, let's go back into my points. The moon. I'm not saying the moon's fake. I'm saying the circumstances which have a gigantic freaking moon staring right at us nonstop, like they had at Standing Rock, just a giant spotlight. Man, that's like those nerds, man. That's like those nerds, man, that they go camping and they're just married to their flashlight. They're like, hey, man, I'm really having a fun time camping. They just hit you right in the damn eyeball, like right in the keyhole of your eyeball. And you're just like, you son of a bitch. I can't see nothing. You can't see nothing. You're basically just out there like Han Solo right when he first got out the carbonite, but you're wearing Crocs because you're cooler than Han Solo is. Okay. What was I going to tell you guys? Oh, don't forget. Don't forget. I still got to rescue this cat. Don't forget about that. That's not what I was going to tell you not to forget. But don't forget this part either. I got to get a home for this cat right after Halloween's over. And I'm sure Michael Myers isn't going to come and eat me. All right, let's do this. I wanted to show you guys something really cool. And I feel like it's weird. I feel like if I show you guys something on my own website, on my own show, it's like, damn, right? But I think I'm supposed to do that, right? It's like, hey, this is a fun one. Look, hey, this is a video I made of people. This is a video I made of people who will never get into one of my Facebook groups. Oh shit, let me tell you guys what happened real quick. Hold on, let me tell you something. So I wrote an article endorsing a certain candidate for mayor of Estacada, right? And in that article, I mentioned how terrible of a place uncensored community groups are on Facebook, especially ones in rural communities, right? I didn't lie. These people lost their damn minds. These people lost their damn minds, proving me right, too. Proving me right. Mad as murder hornets. Half as smart. So I got a call from the candidate. She said, Jessie, I don't want to make the voters upset. I said, well, I didn't say a damn thing that wasn't true. And she said, Jessie, here's a funny thing. Why do you always start talking like this when you talk to simple folk? And I say, well, because this is how my grandfather talked. And my grandfather was a simple racist man. So I speak simple racist language. All right. Anyways, so we pulled down the article. But I think this is relevant. This is a video of samples of ways that you will never get into my Facebook group. Enjoy. I'm dying. if I see if I see any of those, it will never get into one of my Facebook groups. But other than that, I'm sure you're a nice person. So you should take it a little easy on how you respond to my journalism. Okay, with that said, I still want you guys to go to my website. And you can let's go back to this. And you can if you go to my website, there's all kinds of cool stuff up there. So I have a sit down with Greg from last week. You might be interested in checking out. That's pretty exciting. Man, I got my first banana peel scene. Y'all see that one? Man, remember the story about the ankylosaur? That's a good one. Y'all see this one? Look, this one where me and DJ Wheels, we go jet skiing in Multnomah Falls. You ever seen somebody jet ski in Multnomah Falls? Come on, son. Look. Have you not been around the website that much? Look. Watch this. I actually take a spill. Here, let me show you something. Watch this. Watch this. This is cool. Watch. That's Multnomah Falls. You see that? You ain't never seen nobody jet ski at Multnomah Falls. Oh shit, what's coming? No way. Somebody's just jet skiing at Multnomah Falls, like right out the waterfall looking. Better hope he doesn't biff it.
Got it on film, I think.
Yeah, we got it on film. That's me. Those are my Crocs. That's me, and those are my Crocs. Okay, but that's not what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you was that there's a such thing as real Flintstone houses. I know it's going to be hard to believe, but I want you guys to see it. Look, what do you know about real Flintstone houses? Boom, look, real Flintstone house. Look, on the left, Flintstone house. On the right, a real house from the Caucasus Mountains in Russia. Look. Oh, shit, where's all the rest of the houses? What happened to the article? Man, you know what happened yesterday? Okay, so I'm going to tell you a secret. So yesterday, let's get out. Whoops, that was the wrong button. So yesterday, I went over to the website offices, and I was minding my own business, and then I was told that that there was maintenance, so everything that was put up over the weekend disappeared if I didn't back it up, because the routine backup didn't do it. So when they cleaned it, it disappeared, all the articles from the weekend. So that's why if you go and look, my article with Greg and my article about the Flintstone houses both appeared differently now. I just wanted to put the content back up, but it's not formatted correctly. So you lose a quote from Ted Wheeler, you lose a burn from me, and you lose the video where maybe someday Fred will win the fight, then that cat will stay out for the night, right? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, man, you know, I feel like we should just watch cartoons for the whole rest of the show. Right? Like, I don't even care. It's my show. Look, here's our choices, man. Oh my gosh. We could talk about Hunter Biden. We could talk about Amy Coney Barrett. We could talk about Mississippi. I don't want to talk about none of that shit if I could avoid it. Not when I could just be like, whoa, I didn't even mean to push that button. What if I just did this? YouTube. Watch this. This is an important one today, and I don't know why I'm channeling it right now. You guys will love it. You'll be like, Jesse, what are you doing? I should just show you. Hold on. Let me fix this one time. You guys are lucky I just don't break into reggae because there's reggae in the background here at the wonderful It's the Fly Lounge, where we take it to the head like a dog pound for all the hair that we done shave. So, okay, look. Man, you got to be careful, man. If you go to my show, they're going to try to put some crazy shit. If you go to look at my playlist, which is what is supposed to show up, it's supposed to be just nothing but bomb shit. Hold on. You remember when Fred Flintstone tried to go deep into the volcano? Fred Flintstone volcano scene. No. That's not what I want. What? Fred Flintstone is abducted by aliens. I don't remember seeing this one before. Oh yeah, yabba dabba do.
I can take a joke,
Yabba dabba do. I love this one. It's one of my favorite ones. Yabba dabba do. That's so crazy.
It's no use hiding. I got you
That's
cornered.
what the world's like right now.
Hey, where are we? What kind of a place is this?
Attention, robots. Our plan has been uncovered. Our ranks have been infiltrated by an Earthling. We are in danger and must return to our own planet. Will the real Fred Flintstone please identify himself?
All right, spaceman. I'll go along with the gag. I'm the real Fred Flintstone. Which one of you is Barney? Hey, wait a minute. Let go. Holy mackerel, that's a real flying saucer.
Yo, that was dope. That just let me know. That just let me know the answer to my riddle that I've been having. See, that's one thing about this show is it's not necessarily just about the news. We're trying to get people like not woke, just active, like just engaged, participatory. Be the author of the story of your life. Don't be the reader of the story of your life. Just do whatever you want to do. Because like I told you in the beginning, the real power is just believing in the power of belief. I know it's a trick. It's just a perpetuating cycle that can only seeks to further empower, right? You just empower people by empowering people. Empower yourself, though, right? The people is you. I know it makes sense. I mean, it doesn't. That's funny. I wanted to say I know it does make sense, and I know it doesn't make sense at the exact same time. You know, I'll tell you a funny story that I told this morning to one of the homies who I won't name. But the other day I said out loud, I said, you know, I don't really know that much about chakras, right? But I know a lot of people that talk about chakras all the time. But to be perfectly honest, most of the people I know that talk about chakras all the time obviously aren't employing them correctly because they operate at a low vibration and they're always clogged up, right? So it seems weird to empower clogs, right? I don't have clogs, right? So the voice in the front of my face asked the voice in the back of my head. It was like, yo, why don't we fucks with chakras? And the voice in the back of my head was like, man, we're cool, man. That shit's cool. That shit's real, but not something we got to worry about. And I was like, man, why not? Seems like something we should consider. And the voice in the back of my head was like, I'm telling you, we're cool. Don't even worry about it. Go ahead and learn about it, whatever. But don't worry about having clogged chakras or whatever, right? We flow. And I was like, I'm just going to take your word for it. I don't know how we flow since we spend no time worrying about our flow. And then I started reading about it with intent, right? There's a difference between reading something as if you're just trying to get through the end of it as if it's a task, and reading something with intent, as if you're speaking to it. Like, are you giving me wisdom? I'm reading this with wisdom. I'm framing my life from perspective as that this is a moment in my life where I'm receiving wisdom, unbeknownst what you're uncovering, right? So then when you uncover it, you're like, oh, okay, this is what I'm reading. So it said, it said a bunch of shit, but the part that I pulled away from it was that I am using water to keep my aura flowing. And when I looked inside my body, I didn't see any clogs. I didn't see any dead animal bodies either. I didn't see any cigarette butts. Yo, have we talked about vaping yet today? Are you guys still smoking cigarettes? It's 2020. People are still smoking cigarettes and drinking cow's milk. And man, you know, those breakfast sausages bomb as shit. Okay, man, we just gonna agree to disagree on what time this show ends, though. We're just gonna agree to disagree. No, okay. Hold on. Supreme Court rejects Democratic attempt to end Wisconsin mail-in voting. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you guys a secret. If you're still here, you know what? I should do that every episode, like a fake wall. I should do it like a fake wall and be like, okay, check this out. We're just going to call it a day, everybody. See you later. I'll be like, okay, to whoever's left. Yo, so here's the thing. I read this freaking headline the other day and started thinking about it. And the situation that this hypothesizes over is that at some early point in the election, because of same-day counting versus mail-in voting, it will early on appear as if Donald Trump has won the election. And that is going to create... it's going to create what's known as celebrating in the first quarter, right? There's going to be a lot of people going, oh, yeah, in your face, we're number one. But then they're going to get played out like the 2000 Trailblazers did by the Lakers, right? You don't want to get caught celebrating. Man, why are you going to call me in the middle of my show, Alex? How crazy. Yo, everybody should email Alex right now and be like, yo, dude, why are you calling in the middle of an episode? So what's going to happen is people are going to be celebrating in the first quarter, and they're going to just refuse to stop celebrating, right? They're going to see the president has jumped out to an early lead. He's leading by 6% with 15% of the precincts turned in. And they're all going to be like, yeah, in your face, in your face, in your face, in your face, in your face. And you're going to be like, well, actually, that just reflects the early returns. So you got to understand that when more of the ballots are counted, it will turn in these larger precincts, and they'll be like, what? La 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 la. I can't hear you. What? Losers say what? And you'll be like, listen, please, I'm trying to explain to you. And they'll be like, shut up, snowflake. You're just a sore loser. Not my president. Oh, yeah, Trump 2020 in your face. And then they'll just go get in their car or their truck, and then they'll back up and park right across from you and just put in neutral and just step on the gas. Oh, yeah. How you like that? Heard you love dinosaurs. Libtard in your face. And you're just, but it won't hurt that bad because you'll already be wearing your gas mask because it's been the end of the world before the election. It'll be the end of the world after election. But here's the crazy thing. They're like, okay, well, nothing's going to change if you vote. I keep saying that or seeing that, right? Go ahead and vote. Nothing's going to change. Well, you know the one thing that is absolutely going to change? That super disgusting Jabba the Hutt, repulsive ignoramus jackass. The physical personification of twerking until a little piece of poop comes out will not be in the office every single day when I look up. He'll still be in the news because he'll be on his way to prison. And his whole family will have like 20 feet or 20 stacked high bunk beds. All right, then, man. You know what? Here's the cool thing. Is the show's on the website now, so like we can make the show as long or as short as we want, right? It's our job. I'll just try to keep it at the 1 hour format, so it's easier for everybody else's schedule. And man, we're gonna have to check with the official stats, but I think we made it a whole hour without saying the F word. We did say it like FUX. But we use that in a different context. We're gonna have to ask number 55. Yo, Dikembe Mutombo, does that count? No. All right, look, shout out to the team at Fuck 12. Shout out to the team at the 5XL. Shout out to the team at urbansurvivorman.com. Shout out to the team at Stand Up and Fight Back. Big Cartel. Shout out to the Flight Lounge family. But I'm telling you, if the coronavirus hadn't happened, the Flight Lounge would be about the dopest shit in the world right now. Like a kava bar, but mo better. And remember this, man. Don't fucking blame me. I voted for Spawnberg. But I should be up for re-election right now. Okay, guys, we're going to try to send you off for the good place to daydream. So remember, in the story of your life, you want to be the author, not the reader. And then guess what'll happen? What happened at the exact moment I started peeing and said, I'm the king of this jungle. You'll respect me, monkeys. Then what happened?
We saw monkeys.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait for it. Oh, man, they're going to try to push us into triple digits. What? Oh, man. There we go. All right, now it's a wrap. Home team. Audi 5000, jeez.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight.